I mean, you've got a great Irish contingent in Birmingham. Has that helped? I mean, Eleanor, Jamie, like moving across, has that helped? And Lou as well, coming into the squad?
Yeah, definitely. I think because obviously I knew Jamie and Emily from playing against them, and then obviously me and Lou were in P-Men together, and I think it was great. And then obviously Harriet and Marge in the Irish team. So I think we were lucky enough when I first moved over and knew them. So I wasn't kind of rattled kind of coming in, bag of nerves. Like I was kind of like comfortable coming in and knowing people and being able to talk to them. So it's good.
She talks far too easy anyway. She actually doesn't need us at all.
That's so unusual for an Irish person as well, you know, to have the gift of the gab, like.
Absolutely.
Talk to the wall.
Can't stop her. So me and Els obviously used to then play in P-Men together, and there's literally like old pictures of us coming up where I'm about 18, Els is about 10 or 11. Yeah. And like literally I'm giving her an award for like most improved player.
Not even player the year, most improved.
Most improved. I had eyeliner around every part of my eyes and just, you know what I mean?
We'll send the picture.
Yeah.
I'll show what I'll do. We'll just like put it right here on the video.
Yeah.
Do you find those rivalries, because obviously Jamie, you were at Shelbourne, weren't you? So are those, while you're on the same team, do you have that still rivalry going?
Maybe a small bit, I think. Like when P-Men were playing the last day of the league back home, I don't think Eleanor looked at me the whole day. And then when the results came out, she definitely didn't even speak to me for a few days.
But when P-Men beat Shells, I think it was 6-5, 6-1 or 0.
Wow.
I was cheering away.
Had to get the score in as well. Like she couldn't just say beat. She had to get the score. Yeah. Do you feel that's kind of starting to translate a bit into the national team as well? Like, you're obviously in a qualification year, really important period, and you've had some really strong performances the kind of last 12, 18 months or so. Like, do you think that's partly to do with more players having more playing time?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, in terms of us, like even in the back line itself, there's like me, Jamie, and Harriet. You know what I mean, and just kind of getting that understanding. Like Quinny is playing in that higher position again, exactly what she would for the Irish team. And yeah, we're just it absolutely just does help. And then I think also it's just kind of like noticing I wouldn't have obviously kind of too much before known, even just like how Jay played or even how she was feeling. So actually even now I can tell like if she's even having a good or bad day, and kind of then at least we can talk about that in the Irish team and just being like, yeah, it's grand, you know, whereas maybe the stuff that we did in training last week, like maybe that's the fatigue or, you know, you're flying or blah, blah, blah. So it's definitely in all a good mix. And yeah, we're just in each other's pockets now all the time. So, but it definitely does translate. Like you can see the pace of everything, and as well when we go into national team, it's all up there now.
And I guess Eleanor and Jamie, it's your first year in English football over here. Lou, you've had a bit of experience of it before, but how have you found that change in I guess pace, or you know, how have you found the change?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, to be honest. It's what I've always kind of wanted to do. So coming over, really enjoyed it. Obviously, it's one of the best leagues around, I think. So it's great to get in. It's great to be playing in and around, obviously training every day. That's a change from back home. But I've really enjoyed it. I've adapted, I think, well. But yeah, as I said, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, same as like, I'd say we were only training like 2 or 3 times a week, and then here it's kind of nearly full time, like every day, even if you're doing your extra bits and the days off. But I think it took time to start and kind of getting up to the pace of the girls, but I think it was good that we kind of came in, we settled well, I think, and kind of, I think we were thrown into deep end when there was like less players and like kind of getting our game time. So I think we were lucky enough, came over and got good game time, yeah.
Are you proud, Lou? Because I know, like, from the outside as an Irish person, the more Irish people that come in and do well, the prouder I am. I just feel like we're taking over. It's great.
Yeah, I absolutely love it at any moment. But no, sure, I just love to see it. Do you know what I mean? I think it's something as well that I think some Irish players that either have gone too late or just haven't gone, they've been just a bit scared that they can't do it, or just the fear of maybe not thinking that it's for them, or it's not possible, but it is, and that's the barrier as well that Irish people have to go up and over. just in general, I think sometimes we are great persons, but we actually need to step out of our comfort zone a little bit and just kind of get out and about. And obviously just literally, yeah, I love seeing the girls just putting everything into it and growing. And it's the same stuff, obviously, like when we go into national team, you know, the Irish girls are always asking how they're getting on. Obviously, like Els is trying to, you know, really make her breakthrough. We have Wheelo back here behind the camera, chilling, and she's doing the same. She's in and out. But again, the girls are just always asking, like, how are the other ones? And I love it as well. It feels like we're so more, a lot more integrated and talking about it. And yeah, so I am just.
What do you miss most about home? And Louise, I know you were away for a long while during COVID as well. What is the thing that you miss most, yearn for most?
Honestly, it's the obvious friends and family. But you know, sometimes I just love it. And I was even back in Ireland the other day, and like, not that I'm listening into their conversation, but when you go into a coffee shop and you can actually just hear like Irish people chatting away. And just how people even are to each other, like in shops and in this, like, it just cracks me up, and it just puts a smile on my face constantly. Like, just when you can actually, obviously, so that's the thing, I've lived in Sweden, lived in Italy, when you're in a coffee shop and all you hear is noise, like just noise, and it's just brutal. And then, in England it helps, but then when you're just in Ireland, just when you hear people have their small talk, it's just brilliant. Like that's
like, I have this where I could be in a crowded room and I'll hear an Irish accent, I'll be like,
where are you?
I bet I know you, give me a minute. Like, What about you guys?
I miss my ma's cooking.
Oh yeah, same.
My mum's Sunday roast, like, miss that a lot. When you're cooking for yourself, it's not nice. And it doesn't taste half as good.
Yeah.
And also the sea, like obviously in Birmingham, like no sea.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd miss that a lot.
Yeah, I get that.
Anytime I go home, I go to the sea. What else do I miss? Do I miss home? No, I don't know. Just probably friends, family, food. Some of the Irish food is so much better. Potatoes. Oh my God, they're not the same here.
No. That'll be a good opportunity for a bit of a language lesson, so that we can teach some of our English-speaking followers about some of the words that our language has influenced, because obviously we speak English. So you have to tell me if you know these, and if not, you'll have to like teach the squad as well. So first one is smashing, right? You know when a posh English person says something smashing, that actually comes from is ma shin, which means we're good. Never knew that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Probably an obvious one, brogue, like brogues, a pair of brogues.
Yeah.
Obviously came from
Brogues, yeah.
This one I didn't know. Slogan comes from Sluagh-Ghairm, which is the call of the crowd, like a battle cry. So slogan has emerged from that. Never knew that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Galore. You know when you're like, oh, there was, I don't know, goals galore.
Yeah.
Galore is Irish for many.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
That's already obvious.
Oh my God.
Right.
Just read up this stuff.
No.
Yeah.
There's thought process behind this.
Someone in here. Gob, right? You know when someone's like, shut your gob.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Gob is Irish for beak.
Beak. Oh my God, shut your
Shut your
beak. Oh my
People do
God.
say that as well.